Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, it's been a pretty boring day. I think we're back to our old routine here in boring sideways action. This could carry on for a little while. We'll see. Just bear in mind, we are obviously in a wave 4. A wave 4 is typically always boring, especially after such a rapid sell-off. If you don't know the routine in crypto, there it is. You get a few days of very aggressive price action and then weeks of sideways price action. Then when everybody has switched off, which was the case here, when we literally had no volatility at all, price dropped. And I'm still waiting for another low. Yeah, Bitcoin hasn't given me any strong evidence that it has bottomed here last Thursday or Friday. So there's no strong evidence, and therefore we are still looking for another low. A break above 27,720, the 50% retracement level of this move to the downside. A break above that would change that view, and I would say that possibly a low is in. It will depend on the structure, but we could then say a low is in. Then we will need to determine if it's just a B wave rally, a corrective rally, or if it's an impulsive rally. But we will take that. We will, deal with that when we come across that situation. Until then, another low is still very likely, in my opinion. We're dealing here with the yellow wave count. That is the primary scenario. We've got next support. If we make another low, which is still the expectation, then the 24K level is the next target, then 23K. For anybody who missed it in previous videos, that is where we have a lot of previous, let's just add the VRVP back onto the chart, a lot of previous volume around the 23K level. Yeah? Below that level, 22K will come into view, and ideally we're holding that, or something much more bearish may be playing out. But that is all not, that story is still being written. What do we see at the moment? Well, at the moment we see that price has come down quite aggressively. It's now consolidating in a very corrective manner. We are below resistance, and technically based on the Elliott Wave count, another low would be expected. Fibonacci extensions point towards 24 to 23K. So that's what we see, and that's what we're expecting. And as I said, we always need to know the level that, if crossed, will trigger us to change our view, and that is 27,720. Now we can dive into the microstructure here. This is a bit difficult. So if we assume a wave 3 bottomed here on the 17th of August, then obviously we expect the wave 4 to be typically an ABC structure. A wave might have topped here on Thursday, a B wave down, and we could be in a C wave up, but that doesn't really look like a C wave. In the previous videos earlier today, I shared with you this could be an Elliott Wave triangle. It still could be one, but the labeling I had, so basically a B wave triangle, yeah, the labeling I had is not reliable. Anyway, that's just a good example why it's not so good to focus on the micro counts, but I sometimes like to bring it in for educational purposes. So honestly, a triangle is a 5-wave move, A, B, C, D, E. So this could have been the A wave. The B wave might have topped here. Then obviously the C wave down might have been here. The D wave to the upside might have been here, and the E wave down here. Now, the problem is that, oh no, it didn't actually. Oh, okay, so this last low, it actually did not go below the C wave low, so that's good. But there might, there might be the odd exchange where that might have happened. The E wave must not go below the C wave low. So that wave count is actually still valid. I think earlier today I shared my idea the E could be here, but honestly that doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, we're not trying to get into into college here. It's not like a college exam, isn't it? There's no, you don't get bonus points for the most pristine micro count, and it doesn't give you an edge, right? I often see it that people want to know, is what kind of micro structure it is. You simply don't know, and it doesn't really matter. It doesn't give you an additional edge, knowing that this could be an Elliott Wave triangle. It might still break out to the upside or down. That doesn't really matter so much. What is important, much more important, is to be able to calculate reward and risk for a trade. And the resistance parameters should give you relevant levels and parameters, as well as the next targets to the downside. At the moment, we are not far enough to the upside yet, I think. If we get, for example, close to 27,700, there might be an interesting short opportunity if we have evidence that the fifth wave has started. So at the moment, however, we're sort of squeezed here in a sideways triangle, might be an ascending triangle that possibly, could break to the upside. That is what the wave count here, the microstructure, would suggest to us, because a break to the upside would occur here to the opposite side of the E wave, that's typically what you expect. So basically, the wave 4 would unfold as an ABC structure, and the C wave is still to come, and the B wave was the triangle. That is one valid way of counting this. There will be other ways, you know. Another way of counting this could be the entire wave 4 is the triangle, because that's valid as well. So again, the microstructure doesn't matter so much. It can change quickly. It's not so much, not so helpful to show that in a video, yeah, on this wave degree, especially not in a correction. In an impulse, it might be different. But yeah, situation hasn't really changed. So a break below 25,620 would still confirm that we're heading down. It would also invalidate that Elliott Wave triangle, and it would then confirm a breakout to the downside. A breakout to the upside would be confirmed with a break above the horizontal resistance level here, the dashed line, at around 26,300, and then targeting one of these fib levels, either 27,120 or 27,720. Yeah, that's my update. That's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.